And first of all, congratulations to the FA, the technical team, the playing body, and to all Ghanaians. You've qualified to the World Cup. We've qualified to the World Cup.
Yeah.
But yeah, looking at it, the World Cup qualifiers was near perfect. And you rightly mentioned, only 5 points dropped. The draw against Chad, I thought we should have won. We just took our eye off the ball a little bit. Thought we were a bit too comfortable. Then we conceded very late on. Very poor goal to concede. Then, of course, at the time we lost that game against Comoros, we were all over the place. We were not a good side at the time. Chris Hughton was struggling to find, a proper balance in the team. We never really got going under him. So that was a bad time. But from that point, or before that, after that point, we started winning games. Not necessarily handsomely in terms of performances, but we were just grinding. Mm-hmm. And all of that came on the back of the AFCON disaster, AFCON qualifiers disaster. Mm-hmm. And so back to the question you asked about what hindsight maybe has taught us is that when we failed to qualify to the AFCON, the pressure on the FA and the technical team, Otto Addo and his men, were off the roof. As expected, Ghanaians were never really going to accept the fact that they were not going to be at the AFCON because we think it's our birthright. And rightly so, we've got enough to get into the AFCON and perhaps even challenge for it. But once that was done, the FA quickly realized that, they want to keep to Otto, but Otto needed help. So it wasn't only about keeping to Otto because they thought he was good, but they realized that in keeping Otto, they needed to beef up the technical team that he had and the backroom staff. So
indeed,
they brought in Schaefer, gave him a role. They promoted Desmond Offer, who we had seen a very promising, style and system in his coaching acumen from the African Games team to his U20 team. So they promoted him to be part of one of those assistants in the team. He brought in some analysts as well to augment the team.
Psychologists.
They brought on a set-piece coach and a psychologist. And for the longest time, I was saying that whenever those stars came to wear the Black Stars jersey, it looked like it weighed heavily on them. And I thought the team had a psychological problem. We had been calling for that for a very long time. Then all of a sudden, after that AFCON qualified disaster, they quickly realized that perhaps they needed it. And they got it on. And now when we saw the players playing from that point, it looked like they had a bit of freedom about them. Yeah. And there was a bit more unity around the team. And all the distractions from the AFCON qualifiers on who's the captain, who should be the deputy, who should be this and who should be that, was never really part of the World Cup qualifiers. Even though the two qualifiers were played almost in the same year, that never really...
And Otto said that much when you asked.
Yeah, when I asked him, they didn't dovetail into the World Cup qualifiers. Yeah. So credit to the FA. The reason I say that is they realized that Otto needed help. Now, going into the World Cup, if you ask me what lessons we have learned from that is, with a bit or a lot more help, Otto's technical team could be even better going into the World Cup. Because with the help they gave him, he's proving that with that help, and we saw it, they brought in a set-piece coach, and Ghana went on to score
6 goals.
6 goals on set pieces from that point in. So, and in doing so, didn't concede any goal from set pieces. We know Ghana had always had problems with defending set pieces, but that changed as soon as we got one man in. So going into the World Cup, which other areas in the technical department of Otto's team can they improve? Can they bring on some hands to help for that period? And perhaps even keep them for the longest time to build a very formidable national team. Because listen, you're going to be playing against some of the best technical brains across the world, and you need to be as ready as possible. So yeah, kudos to the FA for rectifying that lean backroom staff that Otto had. Yeah. Kudos to Otto also for learning from the AFCON disaster and then becoming, if you like, a better coach, understanding the Ghanaian football culture from the fans' viewpoints a lot more. Absolutely. And delivering the World Cup qualifiers success. Credit to them.